Ronnie the Limo Driver with his lovely. Now, is she your fiance? Ronnie, what is the title of lovely Stephanie?
Already you're going to start with me? I just walked in the door.
I know. Yeah. Yes, I am.
What is your problem back? You're hiding back there behind the screen. I can't even see you.
Now here's the deal. If I have a new guest that I've never met before, then I'll stand up and do an interview. But I mean, you and I are buds. I mean, we're racetrack buddies. We've broke bread together. I've known you for 8 or 9 years. You're one of my all-time favorites up there. So you don't need to see me. I like staying behind the Wizard of Oz screen here.
Actually, I'm probably better off not seeing you.
Now, Brent, is he sitting down? What is he doing right now?
Yeah, he's sitting on the couch.
I'm sitting.
Enjoying himself.
I'm staring at Tara's ass at the moment.
Yeah?
Oh,
now,
yeah, nice.
Are you and Stephanie engaged? What's your situation?
No, we're just...
Why would you not want to engage
We
that?
are just hanging out together.
I mean, look at her. She's beautiful. And I was sizing up. Those jeans are hers, and they're just conveniently...
How can you see them from behind there?
Well, no, I saw them earlier when we were trying my chicken dip out, and her ass... is literally, she's got like these strategically 2 cuts on her legs and her ass is hanging out. Did you know about that?
Yeah, I know about that.
It's nice. It's very nice.
That's how she tempts me at night. You know what I'm saying?
Stephanie, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. How are you? What have you been up to nowadays?
Nothing, just working.
Where are you working at? You still work at the strip club?
No, I have a little bit better job than that. I work at an animal hospital.
God, Ronnie's loaded. Why does he even make you work?
I'm not making her work.
I want to. I like it. I like making all the little puppies and kittens feel
Do you
better.
still have like a 2.5-hour commute from Ronnie's lair? Or?
Oh God, no. No, it's like 15 minutes. It's awesome. And we've been doing really good with Sandy hit. You know, we've all been volunteering and helping out at the other animal shelters. So
you people in Sandy up there, you have no idea. That's a tropical storm for us, man. We have generators and stuff just laying around ready to go at all times. But it really hit you guys unsuspected, did it not?
But that's what I told them. I said, I don't understand how all these people in New York don't have backup generators. Like, I don't come from New York originally, and where I come from, we have them. And you have like 2 and 3 on hand just in case.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Ohio.
Okay.
She's from
Midwestern
Ohio.
girl.
Yes.
Yeah,
Me too.
that's why she's hot, and that's why Ronnie likes her. Ronnie went for those East Coast bitches for years and got bamboozled.
You finally got a good girl.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Boy, Ronnie, I tell you, the business to be in New York right now would be the storm shutter and the generator business right now.
And electricians, too.
Oh, yeah, they're getting
electricians, plumbers, anybody, general contractors.
Anybody with a chainsaw that can move some buckle brush, anything.
Tree cutters.
How did your house get hit bad at all?
No, not at all.
How about Howard's Hampton deal?
Fine.
Well, that thing's a fortress. I mean, a Cat 5 hurricane wouldn't blow it down.
Well, I think he has a generator that could probably run a hospital.
Probably.
So,
knowing him and storm shutters and the whole 9 yards.
there.
Now, who's your friend that you brought with me?
That's Dan. He's one of our promoter guys.
Is he your limo driver now?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie the limo driver. Yeah.
So
he works with Sequoia, our promoter.
Boy, how's that, man? You're a limo driver, right? That's what got you to the dance. But you're so popular now that you actually have people drive you around.
You know what? You got to commend that. America's a great country. You got to commend Ronnie for that.
No, you got to commend Howard for that because he makes people into stars, man.
He does, even people like you.
Yeah, exactly. Look at me.
Now, is Scott the engineer going to be there tonight?
No, he quit, dude.
He quit?
What's his problem?
He quit the block party.
What's his problem?
Oh, come on.
No, it's Yucko.
He thought people were robbing him. He was, so.
Is that same old story?
With the, the money situation and
the Ronnie Munn.
He claims he made a deal and the deal was broken and
you guys
it's a matter
up there
of principle now.
You guys are so worried about money up there. See, us hillbillies down here, we're like on a buy here, pay here kind of deal. You guys up there, man. You guys really count your pennies, man, and squeeze them hard. Down here, man, we're like, hey, Brent, I got $10. You want it?
Sure.
No problem. Here, just help whatever.
Let's go get a couple of burgers and some beers.
Right, no problem, man. Up there, man, it's like, hey, you cut me a deal, and I heard Yucko the Clown's making 18 cents more than me, so I quit, and Shuli has got better billing than me, and I quit, and I mean, there's a lot of penny pinching up there.
I like Scott, I really do, but he should have been just happy to be there because really. What does he add to the show?
Nothing.
I mean, anything more than a couple $100 is overpaying him at the end of the day, and I mean, it's more than he's going to make bowling or whatever the hell he likes to do on the weekend.
I mean, the last show we did with him before he quit, I threw a chair at him.
Ronnie, a deal's a deal.
That was the highlight of the show.
Ronnie, you're screwing me out of $12.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't even me. He said these people were, he didn't mention names of who screwed him. But
we might as well be saying you because you're the boss man of the whole deal, aren't you?
No, I'm not the boss. Not at all.
It's the Ronnie Munn block party.
Yeah, it's got my name on it, but I have nothing to do with it, really.
Yeah. Well, you can tell he comes from the Howard template because really he does, but really he doesn't.
Dude, I got my guys here. I have people now. I got Dan here. I got Sequoia.
Hallie, he's just like Howard. Hey, Bubba, I have nothing to do with Howard 101, but really I do, but I don't.
I love it.
I'm too busy staring at Tara's legs.
Yeah, she's got some nice legs, has she not?
I think we talked about this.
The Ronnie Mund block party. It's Ronnie the Limo Driver, Yucko the Clown, Shuley, John Toll, and then Scott the Engineer will not be there.
And Mad Dog. Don't forget Mad Dog.
Mad Dog as well. I don't know who's Mad Dog.
Mad Dog's one of our comedians. He's awesome.
And is it the Beecham? Is that what it is?
The Beecham tonight
in Orlando.
In Orlando.
Ronnie's such a baller. He had somebody hire him to do a private show in Fort Lauderdale Saturday night at the Hard Rock.
At the Hard Rock.
You're kidding me.
They cool. They bought our show. I have no idea what's going on. I have no clue who we're playing for. I'm hearing they're giving out tickets. That's all I hear.
Why can't we? Boy, I knew we should never quit Sirius.
Yeah.
You know what? Come February, that situation may change.
Ronnie, can you talk about that at all or no? I mean, is there a lot of turmoil going on up there? Is there a lot of, is there going to be change? Is there whispering in the halls? Is there?
Not really. All that a certain person is leaving in February, and that's it.
Will there be others, or just at this point? Just
I have
him?
No idea. I really stay.
Will you put? Now, listen,
I stay out of that mess.
Yeah, it's a mess at
best.
Now, you drive the boss to work every day. Why don't you put a couple good words in for us?
I always do, man. He knows I'm here today.
Scotty Farrell is leaving, and I mean the channel is remnants of what it used to be.
Langford left. You see him all over TV now. He was like a big deal reporter during Sandy on Channel 2 News in New York.
All cheesed up.
When did
Scott
he
Langford.
I love
Steve
and this
Langford.
log was floating down by this particular home.
I thought Steve Langford did the best job on the Howard 100
job.
News because he took it so seriously.
We got this guy, John Lieberman.
John Lieberman's good.
He's not only he takes it serious, but he's fun.
Who is?
Lieberman.
John Lieberman, the new guy we got that took Langford's place.
Yeah. I really like Langford, man, because he really thought this was like the every story was like as important as the Hindenburg. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's what I loved about
it. Dude, you had to see him when he was doing the reports on Sandy. Forget about it. He's out there in his winter coat on and.
I mean, we were taking a boat ride, Brent, during my bachelor party deal, right? And it was like you would have thought it was like the 911 report from the Twin Towers going down.
I saw the video from it. That was
Bubba
awesome.
and Febreze docked up for approximately 43 foot
boat, man.
43 foot right outside the hotel, and everybody jumped. I mean, it was like, man, lighten up. This is just us having a little bit of fun.
And then Sal ass faced him on the boat.
Yeah, that was
How
fun.
is Sal and Richard doing?
They're good. Everybody's good.
Who's irritating you nowadays? Who's in the Ronnie irritation zone?
Well, me and Lieberman go at it pretty good.
Right.
I just took him up to a racetrack in Connecticut. I just bought a 95 Indy pace car.
Yeah, Corvette. I heard that. You were going to run it at this little 3/8 mile.
We ran it on a 3/8 mile track, and I don't know if you saw any of the video of it. I'll show you a picture of it at next commercial break when you do 26 minutes of commercials here.
Right.
We were listening on the way. We were listening on the way down, and the first 26 minutes were commercials.
Remember the old K-Rock deal? Same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're real popular terrestrially, man, they got to slam as much as they can.
I'm not used to it, man.
There should be a testimony as to how well I'm doing here.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad.
Fortunately, you guys let me out to hang to dry.
I'm happy for you. I let you out to dry?
No.
Come on now. I was your biggest supporter.
Not
you know that.
You know. I'm not. It's not you.
No, it's nobody in Howard's world.
No, I love Howard. Howard. Actually, I'm going to tell you something. I haven't had a lot of private conversations with Howard because I like to stay off his radar. But the one conversation that we did had was like New Year's Eve. Brent, the year we would have been 2000 and. I don't know, maybe 2000 when we didn't come back. The first year we didn't come back, and it was that New Year's Eve. And Howard called me. He's like, "Man, you have no idea how upset I am right now. I have, begged these guys to be fair with you." And he was thoroughly upset over the deal. And I was like, "I know, Howard, just whatever." And but it was he was really disturbed over it.
Yeah, he still is, dude. He still talks about it.
Well, they just stripped him right on down, and they just screwed with him. Everybody has just screwed with him. I just don't understand how you can screw with the franchise like that, to be honest with you.
I don't know, man. Something I'm not going to comment on, that's for sure.
Now,
that means Ronnie speak for I know, but I'm not saying anything.
Right, exactly.
I'm not saying a word. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
So what else now is Howard coming back? You think for AGT? I mean,
I don't know. I'm waiting.
Is there anything that you know?
We're all waiting to find out. Because
When is he going to make that announcement, you think?
I don't know.
It's got to be soon because they're going to start taping soon.
Yeah, usually this taping, they start going to the cities, to scout talent. It usually starts around February.
Well, that's,
So, yeah, they're going to have to know here soon.
Has NBC offered him a deal?
I assume so, but I don't know.
Yes, I read in the paper that they have.
So NBC wants Howard back.
Yeah, so that's what I read in the paper, yeah.
Obviously. And so now it's up to Howard as to, now, Ronnie, you were there with every step of the way. Is it pretty tough on Howard, the traveling?
The schedule's kind of crazy, but he kind of worked his vacation around it, so it wasn't too bad. But, just, flying around all over the place.
I will tell you this, though.
It's pretty tedious, flying around in a G4 all over the place.
Yeah,
It's got to suck real hard.
It's tough.
Jet.
It's tough, isn't it, Ronnie?
Yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, man, Brent and I were able to spend some time with you guys when you were in Tampa. And I will tell you this, because we obviously have seen you guys' world and the pressure and how he gets screwed with, on the Sirius XM deal in the radio world. And we're familiar with, the grind of these hours at least. And I got to tell you, man, he was in a really, really good mood, and he seemed really comfortable, and like it really was what he wanted to do as a judge on TV. It's like I don't know. It's like that seems like that role fit him so well, and he really, really liked it.
Yeah, he really enjoys it. You can see how relaxed he is, and Now
Sharon's not coming back. That's been announced, right?
Yes, it has.
So far, that's what I heard.
Right, and now Brent.
I don't know anything.
I know. I'm just going to ask Brent. So Brent, I mean, how about Howie? Is Mandel? Is he under contract?
Howie is going to be back. Howard's been offered a contract. They have as of right now, NBC and Sharon are not talking, and she's been told that she's not coming back. That's where we're standing right now.
Well, you know more than I do.
Do they have a third person? Won't they throw me in there, Hadley? I mean, come on.
I think they're looking for a woman.
Oh,
I mean, you could wear a wig and lipstick and sit there. That would be funny.
Yeah. Who would be? Let's try to think collectively. And Ronnie, and this is just all speculative, of course. Ronnie knows Howard better than anybody. Ronnie, if you had to handpick a woman to take that role outside of Sharon, now of course we'd like to have Sharon back, but outside of Sharon, who do you think would be the perfect role?
Good question.
Now, you can't get in trouble for this, Ronnie. It's just your opinion.
No, I know.
You don't ever get this much mic time.
Dude, I never really thought about it.
Well, I'm trying to titillate you and make you think about it a little bit.
It would have to be a hot chick, obviously.
Well, obviously. Beth may have a problem with that. Hallie, anything off the top of your mind?
Yes, I've got a perfect candidate, Beyonce.
Nah.
I say Lisa Lampanelli.
No, you said a hot chick.
I know, but she'd be great.
Hot.
She'd be great.
Yeah, but I think that's almost like trying to out-female Howard.
That's what I'm saying is you have Beyonce there to look hot and be the nice one.
I think you need a ditzy. I think you need a real hot ditzy dumb bitch. Then Howard is the cynical, mean guy, and then Howie's kind of the goofy, placating guy. That's kind of how I see it. We obviously know two-thirds of that equation. Hallie, don't you think that a real hot, like stupid ditzy bitch was? Because Howard could make more fun of her than anybody.
So you mean younger, like a younger girl, like a Taylor Swift type?
Well, Katy Perry, maybe.
Yeah.
Katy Perry might be good.
She's too conservative for Howard. We need a little bit of a slut, kind of, to be honest.
Katy Perry?
Katy Perry's not conservative.
She's slutty. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Katy
Jugs?
Yeah, she lets the jugs hang out on Sesame Street, man.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess Katy Perry. How does Howard feel about Katy Perry, Ronnie?
Come on, Stephanie. What about you? What do you think? You're a chick.
Yeah. What's your opinion?
I think we should just steal Britney Spears from X Factor.
No, Britney Spears is
She's
an
too
idiot.
PWT. Pure white trash.
She's on meth.
Yeah, she's too. I agree. PWT.
But I kind of like the craziness of her.
Nah, she's. I don't know.
Howard would drive Howard nuts.
Howard wouldn't even look at the people on stage. He'd just have a heyday with that bitch.
Come on, hey Dan, what do you think? You're a real political dude.
I like Katy Perry, to be honest with you.
I do too.
She's beautiful. She's hilarious. So.
I think Katy Perry would be good.
I don't know if she's quick-witted enough, though. To be honest.
See, that's perfect because then Howard can grease her.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Ronnie, at the end of the day, if Sharon's not coming back, they have to be thinking, I know that we're not privy to it, but they have to be thinking about something, don't they?
I don't know, man.
You don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
Hadley, when I think it was a year ago when Ronnie came to my dirt track, right? And I was.
Oh, please. Don't even bring that up.
We went to dinner, right? And I think.
No, don't even talk about dinner.
You got to hear Ronnie's stories, though.
No, don't even talk. Tell him about what you did to me on the racetrack.
And Stephanie was there, right? And I finally, Brent, exposed Ronnie to the Ronnie Munn syndrome. The Ronnie Munn technique.
Oh, really?
And Brent, you know the Ronnie Munn technique because you used to do it to me. I go, quit Ronnie Munn me. And I'm going to give everybody an example of the Ronnie Munn technique. Okay, ready? Hey, Brent, you're the biggest dumbass ever.
Yeah, right. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, Brent, you know what? I'm really sick of you. You'd bring nothing to the table. You're an idiot.
Oh, yeah. I bring nothing to the table. Right. Yeah.
Okay, Bubba. Yeah, whatever you say, Bubba.
Hey, Ronnie, you're way out of your leash. There's no way you should be dating Stephanie. She's way too hot, Ronnie. You're a real loser.
Yeah, okay, Bubba. Whatever you say.
I'm a real loser.
Come on, tell him what you did to me at the racetrack. How you almost killed me.
I almost gave the old man a heart attack. I promise you that.
You told me about
I
it
didn't even have my race car. Like I just had like
It wasn't a race car. It was a broken down
Tell the
pickup
story,
truck.
I said
Ronnie.
I didn't have a race car. If I had my 2-seater race car, Ronnie, oh my God, it would have been a thrill. You would have been scared, but you would have been in the thrill of your life.
Tell the entire
That's
story,
kind of
Ronnie.
like what I did to Lieberman. That's what I did to him.
Tell
John
the
Lieberman.
entire story, Ronnie. What I did to
What
you.
I did. Okay, so he invites me to come to his racetrack. We drive all the
we're
way.
camping.
We drive to Bubba Raceway Park over there.
Right.
And we get there, and he said, "Oh, let me show you the track." And we jump in his pickup truck. Let me take you around the track. And we get in. We hit the first turn. He goes, "You go down deep into the turn, and then you let it slide out here." We come out of the turn, and just as we're going out of the turn, the door flies open. So luckily, I'm holding on to the door when it flew open.
The door.
Otherwise, I would have been out on the track in the dirt.
And he's
right.
driving like a maniac,
Like
right?
a maniac. And then he
Stephanie's in between,
realized, then
real
when
hot.
I tell him, Bubba, the door is broken, he goes, now when you get into this turn, you go a little faster now. Now I'm holding on for dear life. I'm holding on to this door. And
Stephanie's grabbing
he
onto
just
me.
keeps on going faster
And he's laughing
faster
hysterically, isn't
and
he?
deeper and deeper into these turns as quick as he can. And I'm telling him, dude, come on now. I
Dude.
can't hold this door anymore. Okay, fine. We get off the track now, and he goes, let me show you where they go parking back here. Everybody goes back here in the woods to make love. No headlights on the truck. It's pitch black.
Back by the rock mine.
Nothing works on this truck.
Back by the
no
rock
lights,
mine.
no nothing. He's driving through the woods.
With no lights on.
With no lights on.
I know where I'm at, though.
He knows where he's at.
Ronnie, I'm a hillbilly. I'm a woodsman, if you will, my friend.
Notice this clearing over here. This is what I'm going to do back here. You can't see a blessed thing back there, but he's showing me what he's going to do back there at this on this land.
That you can't see anything, by the way.
You
It's
can't
pitch
see
black.
boo
Were
back
you in the
there.
car, Stephanie?
I was
Yeah.
sitting in the middle of it.
She was getting hot because she likes a real country
Yeah,
man
well,
like
she's
me.
Midwest,
I do.
so she's
Yeah.
used to this
She was
hillbilly
getting-
stuff.
she- yeah,
you know
she
what I'm
gets-
I'm
saying?
Midwest. I'm not used to that.
She's like, what am I
hillbilly
doing
stuff.
with this whole guy? I can have this modern day hillbilly up here. He's got his own land, his own track.
It was awesome. I wanted to stay. I would have camped out with you guys there.
And then we go back. We get out of the woods and we're back at his little motorhome. And next thing, a gun comes out.
Yeah.
And he's shooting signs. He's like, let me show you this works.
Hold on.
Pow, pow, pow,
Oh, yeah.
pow.
Guns are cool.
Guns are cool, but
It's
I
like the
mean,
Dukes of Hazzard,
Hadley,
man. What a hillbilly.
Hadley, you don't understand. You can blow your gun off at the Bubba Raceway Park. I'm in the country. I got 51
What?
acres. Yeah, I can shoot my gun out there.
I want to come up there when you're shooting the gun.
That's fine. Come on.
Yeah, he
Sure.
was out there.
Too.
He whipped out that pistol, man. He was shooting away.
Did you tell
Look at
Howard the
these
story?
bullets,
Did
too.
you tell
They'll
Howard
cut
this?
right through you.
Did you tell Howard the story?
What's that?
Did you tell Howard the story?
Did I what?
Did you tell Howard that story?
Yeah.
He already thinks that I'm a. That
Yeah,
I'm
he
a-
doesn't care about anything with race cars or anything.
or
He doesn't
guns.
care. Pickup truck, race car, he doesn't care.
Guns. Now, if you would have
Racetrack.
said Stephanie's top popped off in the middle of the track, you would have like, oh, tell me more now.
Probably if I fell out onto the track, he might have cared a little bit.
And gotten hurt, and then we went into the ambulance. And then we went to Outback, didn't we?
We did.
We went to Outback.
That was pretty normal, wasn't
That
it?
was pretty normal.
That was pretty normal.
We went
That's
with
high dining for
We went
Bubba.
with Tyler and his buddy. I forgot the kid's name.
Right, and then I think you guys couldn't get the hell out of there fast. I think you dropped us off and got the hell out.
No, I didn't.
By the way, Ronnie and Hadley,
We sat in your motorhome and had a very serious talk.
did we have any apple pie moonshine?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
but I would have liked that.
Yeah. Would you like to try some? I got some. Would you like to try some apple pie moonshine?
We have some right here.
He just happened to have it.
Of course.
Yeah, we got to try some
This
apple
is
pie
quite a
moonshine.
studio, though. I got to say, man.
Yeah, you've been Ronnie, you've been in God. Well, you work for the mecca of radio, and his studio is considered one of the nicest in radio. He completely, built it and things like that. Where does our studio stand up?
Your studio is more like a nightclub.
Now you can see behind you, Ronnie, we got our on-air shower here that lights up.
Yeah, I saw that.
On-air shower, and then behind you we got our performing little stage performance area.
Very cool.
And then we did steal the Howard the podium / weight concept from him.
Right, nice walk-up bar.
Nice little
Beautiful bar.
Nice walk-up bar. And then we're going to work on upstairs, which will have a little conference room and maybe a couple other production rooms. And then the final coup de grace will be the topless beach that we're building out back with a tree house and a zip line.
Can we come back for that?
Yeah, we're coming back for that.
Yeah, you can come back
We're
for
going
that.
to come back for the grand opening of the Topless Beach.
And Stephanie will be
Topless,
now. Stephanie,
Topless, remember?
no, we do
You'll
that.
do it when you get up here.
We do it. We do that a lot. We pay homage to Ronnie Munn. Anytime we talk about Topless, we always go Topless. Remember
I'm
that?
still staring, Tara.
Oh, awesome.
Ronnie the Limo Driver is in the Ronnie Munn block party, featuring Ronnie, of course, Yucko the Clown, Shuley, John Toole, and who else?
John Toll.
Yeah,
John Toll, not John Toole. Please, he'll get very,
Dog Matter.
He'll get very, it's Mad Dog Matter.
Mad Dog Matter.
And J.D. Harmeyer.
Oh, JD's going to be there?
Yeah, J.D.'s going to be
What's
there.
he going to talk about?
J.D.'s my co-host now.
Oh, that's
he
great.
took Scott the engineer's place.
Well, everybody's just
anybody
jumping in. Everybody's just jumping in on a payday there, huh?
Can anybody in the crowd understand JD when he's on the mic?
Well, that's what they love about him.
This is JD and
It's more like this. Whatever.
how's Gary?
That's a great impression.
Yeah.
How's Gary doing? How's Gary doing?
Gary's good. Everybody's good.
How about
Robin?
Robin's doing
I don't like
fine.
I don't like Robin.
Robin. Bubba's got heat with Robin.
Why
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
heat with
well,
Rob?
that's been going on for a while.
And well, you know my favorite. My favorite in this order is Ronnie, Fred. Ronnie and Fred are my two, 1 and 2. That's Everybody else from that point forward. Yeah. How about Benji?
I love Benji.
I don't. Benji thinks that life is pro wrestling.
That's what's great about it.
Well, but you know,
Well, it kinda
but a
is.
little bit that but a little bit that goes a long way. And there's a time to buckle down and be serious. If I was Howard, I would have already smashed him with a wiffle ball bat. I would have 5 lawsuits on me by now.
Oh, you probably would have beat him to death.
Yeah, I was going to beat his ass in Vegas one year. We were at the AVNs and we were sitting down. It was me, Doug Goodstein, Hatley, Spice, Benji, and a couple others, and Benji has this big conundrum as to what to order, and he wanted to know if it was gluten-free and all this kind of thing, and everybody in the Howard land puts up with it. I finally said, Benji, you're an idiot. Like, you should care about what's gluten-free. You're a fat ass. Just order, okay? And this shtick that you do just doesn't work with me, okay? You're a dumbass. I'm going to whip your ass in front of everybody. That snapped him up for a little bit. Goodstein goes, that's how we need to start dealing with this guy, with violence.
Anytime you go to dinner with Benji, runs the waitress all around. It's a whole production.
I was paying.
It's 500 questions about the menu.
I finally ordered 4 of them. I said, see that right there? This is what that fat ass is eating. The same thing that I'm eating. Get me 2 of them, and he'll eat off my plate. And I say, it must be Benji's dad. It's like maybe the reason why he acts this way is because he didn't have a father-like figure. Or I don't know.
I don't
Nobody's
know, man.
made,
He's in his own world, and
Is he still dating that chick?
you know what? Yeah, you just got to accept him for what the way he is, and
Is he
you
still
kind of get used to him after a
Is
while.
he still dating that girl?
Yeah, he's still dating
Yeah,
Elisa.
he's still with Elisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are saying a lot of things about that situation.
Well,
what's your opinion on it?
I'm not going to say anything. I work with him every day.
Ronnie's
and,
upset because the last time he was on our show, he got in a lot of trouble.
Dude.
He got in a lot of trouble the last time because he was spilling all kinds of information. So now he's totally on lockdown.
He's locked up today.
No, I'm on terrestrial radio. I can't.
No, I know that, but it's not like you don't have any.
I'm afraid to let loose here. My mouth gets crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Don't believe me. My wedding will be the first one to tell you that.
Yeah, your wedding. Okay.
That was quite the event.
Hey, honey, I just got Ronnie Munn ready. Oh yeah, your wedding. Okay.
Your wedding.
Brinkley completely downplays what he did to my wedding, but he turns it around on me that my wedding was a disaster, which is.
I didn't say
really
it was.
was.
Dude, I didn't say it was a disaster. It was a disaster for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Paris shaking her head. It was a disaster.
How mad was Howard? He was literally mad at you, was he not?
Well, let me tell you. When I got back to the room that night after all of this,
Right.
and I was in the room all by myself, staring at the ceiling, and the booze was starting to wear off. I'm going, I am in some deep trouble.
I just got up on Bubba's wedding.
I was actually afraid to go to work Monday morning.
Ronnie was a visionary. He knew the wedding was a farce.
He really was.
Actually, Ronnie turned out to be right.
I loved it.
I'm just going to say this. Instead of the word some, he should have said the.
Nice.
A lot of people listen to him, I think.
By the way, speaking of the wedding, how's that girl? How's that girl that I was dancing with that night?
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah.
She was with
right.
she was with my buddy Mike, and then she ended up cheating on him and left him.
You mean wrestling Mike, right?
What she did to you, Ronnie, was the behavior she showed with you was just a forefront of what really was happening in her life.
Oh, really?
Mike should have seen. Well, if she's that loose with Ronnie, I mean, what is she doing with regular dudes around town? That are like of her age and hot.
Oh, thank you.
stop.
So I mean,
How's things going with you right now? How's your personal life
things are
going?
great
man?
for me. I got a new girlfriend. Her name's Nikki. I think you'd like her. She's cool.
She's a Midwest girl,
Hopefully
right?
you won't screw it up.
She's from Missouri. If anything goes awry, it's probably because I, messed it up. She's perfect. She's awesome.
How come
So-
all these old guys go for the Midwest girls?
Because
I
we're
don't know.
good girls.
We are good girls.
Yeah, we got morals. We work
They're
hard.
good, but they'll be loose for us. I mean, they're loose. They're
In
loose,
the
they're-
bedroom.
They're loose for their guys, but they're Midwestern. They're good girls.
Yeah,
I mean,
my wife's from Ohio.
Yeah, there you go.
See?
Really?
And
Just like I
how
said,
long
she's a
have you
good
been
girl.
Where in
married?
Ohio is she from?
Oh, Newton Falls.
Where's that?
Where is that near?
It's,
That's real hillbilly
it's a
town.
tiny little town. I don't even know. I've never been there.
And they've been
Now,
married 30 years.
Manson, you guys have never
Wow.
gone back?
No, I don't. Once she left, she said, "I'm out."
I don't blame her.
Yeah,
I would be out too.
She left as a young girl, though, right? I mean, she was, she left like, what, 10 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
His
8 or
wife
9.
is the best too.
Yeah.
Coolest chick ever.
Well, Stephanie
30
left
years.
when she was 12.
Yeah.
That was about 5 years
24.
ago.
That was
Thanks.
That was just right at 8 years ago. She's not even legal to drink. That's why Ronnie's saying ixnay on the moonshine. I don't want to get the police out here IDing you, see that you're only 19 or 20.
Stephanie, do you like racing? Because you guys are going to Homestead, right?
I do. I like it.
Homestead.
Oh,
on
man,
what,
did you hear that?
Sunday?
Did you hear that little sultry in her
Homestead on
voice?
Sunday.
I think she's getting a little crazy.
You like
Is
it?
Jimmy
I
Johnson?
do like it.
Who's
Jimmy
your
Johnson
favorite
going to pull off the
driver?
upset?
No.
Jimmy
Ke-
Johnson's not pulling
Tony.
off.
No,
the only thing Jimmy
Keselowski.
Johnson's going to pull
Is
is
his penis.
Yeah, exactly. Sunday night, that's what he's going to be doing.
Yeah.
The one NASCAR driver that speaks English and has won the most championships is going to pull off the upset. He's going to shock the sports
No
world.
way,
And
no
you guys
way.
are going to be sad participants.
Who's
again.
that, Hallie?
Jimmy Johnson.
He's Hadley, yours. So all Keselowski has to do is lead one lap and finish 16th or better, and he's just going to lay back all day. First, there's not a chance in hell Keselowski will not win. First of all, if you remember last year.
So you've got
How
And
could
what
you
if he
forget
wrecks his
last
car?
But
year?
here's the deal, man. Anybody other than Johnson gets around Keselowski, everybody's going to back off and give him all. Nobody's going to race him hard because they don't want to be the guy that takes him out. Just like when Tony was boss hogging his way through the field last year. And when he'd get around somebody, everybody would just, except for Carl Edwards, would just let him be. So Keselowski's going to have his way with everybody. He's been, he should win because he's done the best this year. I don't like Jimmy
He
Johnson.
definitely deserves it.
Just like when Brett Favre just laid down so Michael Strahan could break the sack record.
That's a horrible correlation.
That's what they do. The Super Bowl. You don't want to.
Hurt anybody?
Hurt anybody. You want to make sure that the team that's supposed to win wins. That's
Right.
that's what they do.
Right. You guys are a bunch of dicks. You guys are a bunch of dicks.
Yeah, that was an Austin championship race last year. It was.
Oh, it was great.
It was
Good.
amazing.
You going to go up and say hi to Tony?
Tony was. I'll see. I'm going to try and say hi this year. He was kind of very focused last year.
Yeah, last year he was in the. I actually talked to him on the Friday before because I was up at the track. I talked to him the Friday before, but then after that, man, there was no getting a hold of him for like literally till January. He didn't return anybody's text or phone call till January. He's like in a 30 or 45 day lockdown.
Yeah, I was hanging out with Harvick last year.
Kevin's the best.
Kevin is awesome.
Do you see where he's going to join Tony in 2014?
Yeah, how great is that?
Oh, and finally Kevin can be himself with Tony because Tony's him and Tony are actually best buddies outside of racing, and Kevin's he's just a great guy. And Delana, they just had a new little baby boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Delana a couple of days ago.
You know what? When you see, I know you'll see her. Will you tell her I said hi?
No, she won't be there for this race.
She's not coming.
No, she's not coming.
She's really nice.
Will you tell Happy I said
She's
hi?
amazing. She's an amazing Stern fan, also.
Oh yeah, and you fan too as well.
Yeah,
Will you tell Kev I said hi?
I will definitely.
I tweeted him a few days ago. Man, I love that guy more than anything.
Bubba, when's the last time didn't you broadcast from Homestead or you guys were down there?
Yeah,
Ronnie was down there with us too.
That was
Yeah.
the last broadcast you did on that station that day.
Yeah, it was.
You
God.
got canned right after that.
Yeah, they turned it to beautiful music. Yeah.
for all the old timers in Miami.
Thanks, Cox. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
actually, Kevin was on that day, right when I was on.
Right, Kevin was still in the contingent for championship. He was second, running second,
yeah.
and he.
No, he was. I think he was third.
Yeah. I tell you one thing, man. I was really pissed off at what the 24 did to the 15. I think Boyer's a great guy.
Oh man, that was amazing.
I mean, did you like it?
I thought it was really,
I thought it was amazing that Boyer got out was going to whip his ass.
For Gordon to finally do something, it was, I respected him for it.
But then, Ronnie, he went in his little trailer and hid like a bitch because Boyer was full hot. Boyer was going to whip some ass, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it wound up being the fight between the teams, not even Gordon.
I know,
They
but
had him
it
hidden
would have
behind-
been
they had him
between
hidden.
Boyer and it would have been between Boyer and Gordon had Gordon not been a pussy and gotten sequestered into his hauler.
Yeah, and then they went to. Did you see when they went to the NASCAR trailer? They had to have 5 cops there.
Yeah,
to
they had
escort him
5
back.
Yeah. like Jeff Gordon could hurt anybody. He's the size of Tyler. I mean,
Is he little?
oh, he's little.
Yeah.
I know he's
Teeny-
short.
Meanwhile, Boyer, that guy's a stud. He's from Missouri. Old flat tracking son of a bitch. That guy's pretty tough, as a matter of fact. You know him at all, Ronnie?
No, I
You,
never
you know
met
what?
him.
You'd love him. He's one of us, man. Boyer is one of us. I got drunk with him one time in Missouri on Jack.
Really?
Well,
What do
Yep.
you think of Danica, Ronnie?
yeah.
I love her.
Do I have to say anything?
Okay.
No,
I
no,
gotcha.
it's just your opinion. You're
cute.
you're a race
All right,
fan.
here's the
She's cute,
deal.
but she didn't belong there.
As Bubba would say, here's the deal with that.
Hey, Brent.
I thought by now she would be doing a little more than she's doing. I mean, she really has not done anything in
No.
the sport.
Has she ever won?
Except bring fans to it. And that's what
well,
she's
I was
been
talking
doing.
to Harvick last year at Daytona, and you know what he said, Ronnie?
No, I
There's
didn't.
only two people that in NASCAR can pay for themselves times two. Her and Junior are the only two people that you can sign up. It doesn't matter what they do on the track, but they instantaneously, sponsor-wise, can pay for themselves times two.
Right.
And
Plus,
so that's
she's bringing in the girls.
yeah. Well, Stephanie
and
likes
that's
it now.
what they, which
Stephanie, would you
means
do-
more,
would you do a girl on
more
girl
guys
scene?
are going to bring their girlfriends to the races,
Stephanie, would you do a girl-on-girl scene with Danica if Ronnie asked?
Yeah, sure.
You
Why
really
not?
would.
Yeah.
Have you ever been with a
Oh,
girl?
here we go.
You've been with a girl before, haven't you?
Here we go.
You've been with a girl before, haven't you?
Here we go.
I can turn Ronnie's mic right on off at this particular point. I have the standing now. I've gotten into Stephanie's pants, so to speak.
This is pretty cool, though, dude, with the wireless mics and the wireless headphones.
You like that, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So Stephanie, you've been with a girl before. We've talked about that, haven't we?
Have we? Have
no,
we talked about
we
this?
never talked about that. I don't think we're going
I think it
to.
was a pizza guy or something.
Ask her about her comments at
The what? The pizza guy? What are you talking about?
No, I don't. I mean, that was Akira. I'm sorry.
What about her comments about at Richie and Rachel's wedding about Ronnie?
What was that?
Who?
Remember when you were at Richie and Rachel's wedding and
How
they
did
caught
you know
you?
about that? You
We know,
weren't there.
hey, we know everything, Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie, we're still part of the family.
Don't you
We're
have to
just
take a commercial break or something for 26 minutes?
No,
Oh, this is good stuff.
No, listen, hold on, Ronnie. We're still part. We're kind of like the adopted. We just got adopted out to Florida, but we're still part of the family. You know that.
Dude, you'll always be my family.
So Brent, tell me about the Richie and the Rachel deal.
Richie and Rachel Fine, you know her.
Oh yeah, I did fine time with her down here.
And Richie Wilson was the camera guy, so you know Richie.
Love those guys.
They just got married. Great people. I love both of them.
Very well liked.
And they had a big wedding. And when they do the toss the bouquet gimmick, they got an interview with Stephanie when she'd had a couple of drinks and she was being honest.
Couple?
Was she with the jugs out?
No, she was being honest, one or two, and they asked her about Mary and Ronnie.
Truth serum?
Yeah, there was some truth serum there,
Right.
and she, I'm paraphrasing, said she'd like to be married to Ronnie.
Wow.
So what's the deal here?
Ronnie's a dick. It's what? Ronnie,
What's the deal?
Ronnie, I mean, if she would sign an ironclad,
sure. Yeah, right.
if she'd
Okay.
sign an
Yeah.
ironclad, if she signed an ironclad prenup, why don't you make this an honest woman? Why don't you?
We don't have to be married, dude.
Well, that's. I mean,
We're
Dude.
fine just the way we are.
listen, Ronnie. That's
just
what she.
duded you.
Look
that's
at you, dude. Just live with the girl. Don't get married again, okay?
point well taken.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah, Bubba.
But I mean, deep down, a woman wants to get married. She's from the Midwest. She wants to make.
Not according to her.
I heard these.
Until she's drunk.
I heard these comments.
Stephanie,
I
what
mean,
say you, honey?
That was the booze talking.
Stop
dude.
letting Ronnie.
You should have been on the cab ride home.
Ronnie the limo driver today in the studio, along with his lovely fiance Stephanie.
Not fiance.
These video guys need the lights
Not
turned up so we can get this on
fiancé.
tape.
Yeah, hold on, let me. So anyway, he's in the studio trying to trying to intimidate her at the end of the day.
I'm not intimidated.
So,
I
Stephanie-
can see
Yes.
I can look at Tara's legs now. They turn the lights on.
What mic is Ronnie on?
White,
I'm taking him off. All right, and so
Aw.
Steph,
looking like Wild Bill
Yes.
Hickok.
well, Bill Hickok from
Deadwood.
From
Talk,
Deadwood.
man.
So Stephanie, honey,
Yes.
what is your honest opinion? With regards to I know you love Ronnie, and I love Ronnie as well, man. He's just a great guy. I'd do anything for Ronnie. I'd do anything for Ronnie. I mean, we cat and mouse and good cop, bad cop on the radio a lot, but I love that guy, and I know
too.
that you do too. And he's just so easy to love. But I mean, the bottom line is, and I know that you probably, for the love of him, just tolerate the fact that you guys can just live together and be, what the deal that you got going on. But at the
Right.
end of the day, I mean, you love him enough to probably marry him.
Of course I do.
So why? I mean, does it mean? Would you like to get married?
I mean, if he's gonna ask, of course I'm gonna say yes. I'd be stupid not to.
Right.
But I mean, I'm happy with our life. We live together now. We have our two puppies and we have a good life together. So I can understand not messing with that. Don't rock the boat. kind of say.
Well, how does marriage mess with that? I mean, how does that mess with it?
Don't they
She
see
already answered you. What are you talking
She
about?
wants to get married, is what she's saying.
That's a follow-up question.
Yeah, I mean, this is my interview, Ronnie. At the end of the day, I mean, do you interrupt Howard like that? No. So I mean, but at the end of the day, you are a guest. You're never the guest on his show. You're just always on the hot seat. But so
Do I have
anyway.
a mic on or not?
Yeah, your mic's on, buddy. So, I mean, Stephanie, at the end of the day,
Yes.
I can tell that you're turning into Ronnie because you didn't even answer my question. At the end of the day. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, if push came to shove, would you rather be married or not be married to Ronnie? Quit Wild Bill Hitchcocking her. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, would you like
Look at
for him
that
to
look
be?
he's got going.
Would you like for him to be your husband?
I have to say yes.
Yeah.
Because I can't. I
he stood
can't.
up. Look at him.
I had to see that. I want to see
Wizard of
Ronnie.
Oz is
I want to
up.
see how much body language pressure Wild Bill Hickok was putting on.
Exactly.
He's actually not even looking at her.
Yeah, no.
He really isn't.
I mean,
I'm looking at your legs, honey.
So she would have to say. She would say yes, Ronnie. She would say yes. She would like.
I know
for-
she would say yes.
So I mean, now, Stephanie, would you sign an ironclad prenup?
If it came down to it, but is it really
For what?
necessary?
There's
Yeah.
nothing
What
there.
are we signing a
what do you think?
prenup
I got
for?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, man. I mean, Ronnie. I mean, what if Howard, retires here in the next, 5 years and leaves Ronnie like $10 million or something like that?
I think I deserve that $10 million, don't you?
Whoa.
Yeah, and what if
Well,
Ronnie?
no, I really don't think you do. To be honest with you.
What if Ronnie
mean-
was
You're
in the,
asking the wrong guy that.
That's probably true. I'm sorry.
The
I'm sorry.
prenup saved my ass. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, it saved my ass. I mean, what if all of a sudden, you got a real jealous and from all the whores that are in there and things like that, and you started making something about nothing, and all
So
of a sudden.
how does Nikki feel about you now? I mean, what's going to happen with you? You and Nikki. I mean, are you
Ronnie.
guys
Oh,
going
they're
to
gonna get
Are you
married.
guys going to get married,
Ronnie.
or are you going to
Ronnie.
live
Howard,
together?
Stop Howard Sterning me and turning
I'm
this
not
around
Howard
on
Sterning
me.
you. I'm
Listen to me. Yes, you are, because I've only lived with Nikki since June. We just started this deal.
So
okay?
did we. We just
Yeah,
moved
7
in
years
together
ago.
last September.
Yeah.
But how long have you been together?
Yeah, you guys have been together since like
5 years.
1980.
5 years.
Yeah, I mean that's a good amount
I mean,
of time.
yeah, so
It
5
is.
years. Okay, so Ronnie, try that.
And we
with-
literally just
try
Why
moved in
ruin a
together.
good
Try
thing?
that with some, with
Why
some,
ruin a good thing?
Try that with the wrap-up show and those rookies. Okay, don't try that with me. trying to turn it around on me. So the bottom line is, Stephanie, what if Ronnie said, "Hey, listen, you know what? I really want to marry you. I want you to be my wife, but
Yes.
in the day and age of having to cover my ass, and Howard's kind of pushing me to do, you blame it on poor Howard. Howard will get blamed.
Yeah,
for
he
it.
will, of
What are you
course.
talking about? Why would I blame it on Howard?
You would. You'd say Howard really wants me to get a prenup, and then So would you sign one, Stephanie?
I would sign one. Yeah.
You would, no problem.
No problem. No questions asked.
I mean, like real ironclad, like where you only got like
Whatever he felt was necessary.
Ronnie,
is
what are you
fine.
waiting for, you idiot? You're never going to find anybody better than this. I mean,
I don't need to get married.
Well, what if that means a lot more to her than she's portraying, which I think it does, because she's afraid of you. You'll beat her.
She's not afraid of me.
Not afraid.
She's not afraid of me. She knows that if she's not happy, she knows she could always walk out the door.
You would be a mess if she left. You'd be a mess. You'd cry. You'd be on my phone crying, everything. If she left, you'd be a mess, Ronnie.
I like to think so.
Because Hadley, that hard shell that Ronnie plays. We know the softy
Yeah,
inside.
Ronnie's a great guy.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Is. He really is.
He's not that little sawed-off prick that everybody makes him out to be.
Yeah,
He's a
okay.
great guy. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm a sawed-off prick.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Brent,
There
you
we go.
be Ronnie, okay?
Okay.
Brent, Ronnie, you're really not that little sawed-off prick that everybody thinks you are,
Yeah, I'm a sawed off prick, right? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. That's me.
All right. Okay.
So now, Ronnie, do you ever have any communication with your ex-wife?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Wow. Is that bad or good, or
It's okay.
does she see Stephanie and say, "Holy crap, look at this fox. What the hell's going
she
on
doesn't
there?"
want to see Stephanie.
Yeah, she doesn't want to meet me.
Well, no, but if I was you, I'd really be parading Stephanie around just to kind of shove it in there a little bit for you.
No, why would I do that?
Why not? I mean,
Hey, listen, things happen,
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Boy, Hadley, that'd be like if Amanda had left you for Brad Pitt or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow.
I can only hope.
What do you mean you can only hope?
Oh, I'm just saying.
No, but wouldn't you be like, wow? I mean, she's having sex with Brad Pitt.
I don't think Brent would be like that.
Yeah.
So, Tara, how's your marriage going? How's everything with you?
He's like
Now it's
Howard
on
Light,
me?
man. He just brings a rod
Yeah.
out.
I mean, you got that
Full
young
circle.
guy.
It's good. It's actually really
Full
good.
You're
circle.
like the reverse of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
I got the young girl. You got
What's
the
the
young
difference
guy.
between the 16 years between me and Nikki? What's
and
the
same with my husband and I, 16
What's the
years.
difference between you and Ron?
Oh, 33.
33.
30 something.
You're the man.
You're the
Ronnie goes like this.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I love you even more now.
You're the man.
Is it 33?
33.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're all
I'll be 30 in May.
Are your parents cool?
You're
with it?
younger
Yeah.
than my girlfriend, and Ronnie could be
Yeah,
my
they're
dad.
definitely fine with
That's
it.
awesome.
I could be your dad. Yeah, in hillbilly land, I could be your dad.
Good. They start breeding in Kentucky at 14 and 15.
Exactly.
So wow. Ronnie the Limo Driver in his block party. He's got a whole bunch of great people. He's the main guy, of course. Yucko the Clown. Shuley is going to be there. John Toll, not Tool. And Mad Dog 50/50 is going to
Mad
be
Dog,
there.
JD.
JD is going to be there.
At the Beecham tonight.
It's at the Beecham tonight in Orlando. Now let me ask the promoter extraordinaire. Is there tickets available still? Or?
There are tickets available still.
It's in Orlando there.
Yeah, we should actually give some away.
Fine, whatever.
It's right there on 46 North Orange Avenue, which is a great place to party right there in downtown
Can we
Orlando.
give some away here?
Ronnie, whatever.
let's do
We're
it.
getting ready to do a commercial. Imagine that, huh?
Gee, really?
We want a whole hour.
Well, that's good. I can go visit the bathroom.
You can. You can get some.
Right.
Did you like my chicken dip at all?
I like the sweet one.
You do.
I like the
blue cheese.
You think-
Yeah, that one was good.
What if I sent a sample to Howard? Would he like it or no?
I don't know.
No, but I mean he's kind of finicky when it comes to
Yeah,
eating and
he's
stuff
very
like.
finicky with his food, So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's his thing.
He eats clean. When we had dinner with him, man, if I hung out with Howard, I'd be skinny because I'd feel dumb about eating what I really wanted to eat. Because he
How'd
eats
you
all.
like that dinner that night in that little private room? That was kind of cool,
But
right?
Howard was putting me on the hot seat. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
What
That
was he doing?
Oh, he was
What do you
asking me
mean?
about Howard knows.
About various
Oh,
situations.
you mean
Yeah.
when he was here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like, I felt as if I was talking, like I was being interviewed by like a book or something like that. I was like, Howard, we're just supposed to be hanging out. You're supposed to be helping me get a job up with you guys.
that was so. I wish I had that.
I heard Brent. He had the greatest time that night, just sitting and listening to the
Brent
whole
was,
thing.
Brent was a little bitch because he was telling on me, basically. It's like, so Uncle Howard, did you know that? And I'd be like, Natalie, shut up. There's some stuff I don't want Howard necessarily knowing about everything. Brent was like a little bitch. You know what I forgot, Brent? I should have brought him. Well, I'm just going to send him to Ronnie. Remember those, the sound sleeves that I had made for Howard? I'm not. They're in my garage. I'm not ever going to sell them or give them away. They're for Howard. So I need to send him to Ronnie to get him to Howard. Those headphones.
Oh, yeah,
that are
yeah,
all
with-
private labeled and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
This guy made some for me and he said like, hey, can you get him to Howard? I'm like, yeah, I'll get him. I'll get him to him. So he might like that. I gave him a pair.
For him and Beth.
I gave him a pair for him and Beth at the dinner deal. But anyway, so Ronnie will be. Let's give some tickets away now. 1-888-69
How many pair?
How many pair you want to give away?
Let's give away 3 pair.
3 pair tickets for tonight to see Ronnie the Limo Driver and the Ronnie block party. It's in Orlando. It's at the Beecham. Is there a website? Can they go to theblockparty.com or Killers
They
of
can
Comedy?
go to cleanboxentertainment.com.
Clean Box.
Cleanboxentertainment.com.
Like Ronnie's
Every
never had
man
a clean
wants.
box before, please. Stephanie's the first clean box she's ever had, Ronnie.
Hey, now, calm down. Sure, Bubba, calm down, will you please?
More the reason the merrier.
Now, are you guys on vacation next week?
Yes.
So you're sticking around Florida for a while.
I
aren't
am
you?
staying. We're leaving. We're leaving here
Tuesday.
tomorrow. The lights just went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're leaving here tomorrow morning, and we're going down to Fort Lauderdale. We're going to the Hard Rock. We're doing a show,
You're doing your show at
private
the
show
Hard
there
Rock.
tomorrow night,
Then on down to Homestead.
and then Sunday we're going to Homestead.
Then you're probably staying down there for a few days.
We're going to stay.
Yes.
We're going to stay until Tuesday.
And then back Thanksgiving. What does Ronnie and Stephanie do for Thanksgiving?
We are going to my son and daughter-in-law's house.
Okay. And that's it. Just that.
That's it.
You bringing a side dish?
Very-
She
very-
cooking? What's
I'm
going on?
cooking. I'm gonna bring a
Stephanie's
couple
cooking
things.
a bunch of stuff to
Yeah.
bring.
You a good
and,
cook, Stephanie?
Am I a good cook?
Do you
Stephanie's a great cook.
Do you cook for Ronnie?
I do.
It's because you're Midwestern.
I made him homemade stuffed shells the other day
Does he
with.
have to take his teeth out for that?
Yeah, sure, Bubba. Yeah, right.
What's Ronnie's?
Yeah, sure. Take out my teeth.
Yeah,
right.
take out my
Yeah,
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a rest over there.
By the way, a bunch of 407, man. A bunch of 407 phone calls, which is in Orlando, man. We appreciate that. We'll try to get you some tickets. So what is Ronnie's favorite dish that you make for him, Stephanie?
Spaghetti sauce and pasta.
She makes homemade sauce from scratch, dude.
Homemade sauce from scratch.
Yeah.
Excellent. Ronnie, we love you, my friend. Anytime you're in town, you're more than welcome to be part of the show. We'd certainly love to come back in some capacity.
Oh, is the big goodbye now? Is
Yeah,
that what it is?
you've been on for an hour. How much longer do you want, Ronnie? I got
Well,
stuff to
Tara
do.
said I was going to be sitting in the whole show. It's her deal now, I heard.
oh, no way.
No.
She's the booker.